Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you. Okay, so previous video talked about journaling, kind of stuff you want to put into your journal, and then we digressed a little bit, and I've gone off piste a little bit from my my kind of structure that I'd written down in my notes of how I was going to run with this, because I just kind of thought of something that was really worked well for me. And listen, I want to help you guys. I want to share it. This is what it's all about. By the way, if you like these videos, give them a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and comments welcome, of course. You know, this really changed things for me from my sort of losing period. Listen, we talked about in the journaling section, if you haven't checked the video, go and check it out. We talked about, you know, writing down how you feel about stuff, how your strategy is feeling. You know, that all comes into analyzing yourself, okay? And I include into that, you know, your trades, your strategy. Oops, can spell, you get the idea. Your mindset, all that kind of stuff. And then in the other section, we've got analyzing the market. And that's going to come into, you know, patterns. You know, am I long or short? You know, anything to do with the market, right? I can go on and on, but you get the point. Two things. What do most people do? You may be included in this, and I know I was myself included in this. They spend almost 100% of their time trading the market. They are looking for the next winning trade. They are looking for the next trade that's going to go up or the next trade that's going to go down. They are focused so much on that chart, they are trying to find the next trade for them. Okay? What do the traders who are making money do? They spend most of their time analyzing themselves. I'm not going to say 100% because it wouldn't make any sense, because you've got to try and find some trading session. But they spend a hell of a lot of time, let's say 80% of the time, analyzing themselves. And what does that mean? That basically means that they know the strategies they're employing. They know what they're looking for in the market. They have a strategy that works. If it doesn't work, they'll work on a new strategy. But they don't spend the time, all the time, let's say we had a whole, let's say there's a universe here of trading time. So there's 100% of your trading time, if you like, is in this box here. Then they don't spend it all looking at the markets or charts. They just don't do it. They spend their time becoming better. So they analyze their trades. They analyze the strategy they're using. Is the strategy working? This is why it comes back to journaling. And I know, guys, from a retail perspective, we're doing this quite loosely. We're journaling on a piece of paper or whatever, we're looking at it. You know, from a real big boy perspective, they're going to have, you know, algorithms. They're going to have much more standard operating procedures in place to constantly be analyzing and iterating this. You know, from a trading perspective and stuff. And we need to get to the point where we're doing that. We need to get to a point where we're not looking and getting caught and looking at charts all the time and getting sucked into all the stuff out there is telling us what the next thing is. Where's euro going? Where's dollar going? You know, every single thing in the media is pushing, in the financial media or on all the services and stuff is pushing that to us. It's like, listen, where's the next thing? If you can just find where the next thing's going, you're going to make money. If you can just do this, it's complete and utter nonsense. That will come with time, and actually you're probably doing a good job at the moment with that. You know, don't beat yourself up about it just because your P&L's not doing well. This is where the key to everything is. It's analyzing, you know, how do you feel about stuff when you're executing your trades? You know, what strategy are you employing in the conditions? What are the market conditions? Is that working? We're repeating ourselves a little bit. You know, analyzing what you're, the big one that nobody is doing. Almost nobody's, and I'm quite confident to say that because I speak to traders regularly, and I know that hardly anybody, or the guys who are doing it, the guys who are doing well. You know, the guys who are doing it, even if they're not making the money they like, they're the ones that are making the progress. Most people aren't analysing what they're doing. They do a trade, they forget about it. They haven't got a clue about what's working and what's not. All they know is they look at their P&L, their account balance, and they say, hey, I got this much in it, and I had a good week or a bad week. They remember a really good trade or a bad trade. They don't know that if every time they trade a double bottom on, you know, US dollar CAD, or they try and trend trade US dollar yen, they get screwed. They don't know that. They haven't got the data there, and it's such a simple thing for them. You know, they could just say, listen, this is not working. And it may be, again, we go back to the point, it could be personality, it could be strategy, but it doesn't really matter. If it's not working, don't use it. It's simple as that. And so analysing this and getting the data for it and saying, hey, this is what I've got in front of me. It's black and white. It's black and white. I can't trade on a Friday. I'm a day trader. I can't trade on a Friday. For example, you know, I'm a day trader. Fed day just kills me. Just don't trade Fed day. Simple. Your P&L immediately, I've immediately given you $5,000 pretty much. You know, if you're a month or whatever money you're trading at, you're immediately saying to yourself, listen, look, if I'd eliminated every single Fed day, I'd be $5,000 better off on the last couple of months. It's like finding that good trade that's going to make you that $5,000. You see, it's so much easier doing it that way, and it's so much more, you know, it's not easier because it's still a lot of work to go into it. But this is kind of thing that will give you much more bang for your buck, if you like, based on the time that you're allocating to this. So trade, strategy, mindset. If you think, guys, everybody's doing this, and most people are losing money out there. So if you can divert some time to analysing yourself and understand that that is just as good, if not better, than finding the net. In fact, it's way better, isn't it? Because look, let's just look at this scenario. You allocate time in the week, you look at markets, you identify some trades, you make some trades. Let's say you make 5 profitable trades and you make £1,000 on each, you make £5,000. Very well done, good. You've made 5. You've got to allocate that time again, that time again, that time again. You're not always going to make trades. You allocate that same time, let's say we've got a finite amount of time, into yourself, and you recognise that, hey, this specific strategy doesn't work very well in this market conditions, or if I start trading when after a Thursday night, Friday morning, I don't trade very well because I don't get much sleep, because on Thursday night I do karate or whatever, you know, something. Immediately you say, okay, well, I can eliminate that, and that's going to be a recurring benefit to you. It's not going to be, you don't have to keep doing it. It's a recurring benefit. It's something that you say, hey, listen, I'm getting recurring benefit from it. I know the next week I'm still going to make some more money because as history has shown me that's a bad thing. But you can see what I'm getting at, guys. Shift yourself from analysing the market to analysing yourself. If you can make that move, you will immediately make a lot better move in your trading. All right, what are we looking at next one? I've diverted off track a little bit. Let's have a look at my sheet. Where are we going to? So, okay, we're going to talk about now creating that fresh plan from start. So we've done all this work. We've worked out where we are. Let's create a fresh plan from start, and let's see if we can get back into the market with a clean slate and on a profitable track. All right, guys, take care. If you like the video, get a thumbs up. Don't forget, comments below, as always, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.